Yo guys, what is up? Welcome back to some more Zero Hour. Welcome back to another Pro 1v1 match. Today we're on Sand Scorpion. Down in the bottom right we have the blue player, the USA Air Force, none other than Fargo. Up at the top left, facing him today, pretty much his nemesis every week or every day, sometimes playing up to 10 hours against each other in a single night. This is the orange player, the Danish Viking. This is also Air Force Mirror. This is Big SiZe. So, Air Force Mirrors can get very, very juicy and very, very close. Very, very messy as well. With Rangers and Raptors and Comanches and Vs. Random buildings even next to your enemy base. Very, very messy and lots of things to control as the game progresses. Both players go in one airfield as opposed to two. Fargo is going for a drop. SiZe moves his dozer out of the way, but that power looks like it's going to go down. SiZe has not finished his airfield, whereas Fargo has. Advantage, I would say, with Fargo because that power's going low. But SiZe is preparing to capture an oil. Fargo too, though. SiZe comes in, drops his dozer. Like I said, very, very messy, these things. And yeah, it does get messy. And Fargo's not finishing the dozer and also not finishing the power plant. So I think a bit of a missed opportunity there for Fargo. I think he could have finished the power. I also think he could have stopped that dozer. But yeah, he probably was microing elsewhere. Loading up another dozer, for example, queuing up a Raptor, and also focusing on getting oils. And he's going to get probably 3, which will set him economically ahead. Also, he's kind of controlling the game. SiZe is the one under pressure. These Chinooks should survive 2 missile defenders, especially when there's 1 range there. But Fargo does grab himself 3. Oh, there's a drop from SiZe, but there's a Raptor just flew straight past it. Fargo's dozer and the barracks there gets cancelled. Fargo still lays lock in here, but 1 missile defender is not enough to break through anyway. Even 1 Chinook. Never mind when there's 2 there. Fargo's still flying around with that 1 Raptor. Don't know if he's fired his missiles or not. He fires them at the Rangers. SiZe does have a backup Ranger though. 2 have already died, but he does have a backup 1 capturing that oil now. 1 of the Chinooks there. Fargo does go down. And Fargo has another Ranger here somehow. And he is denying the SiZe one. Fargo putting pressure on all of the oils, actually. He's really trying to make himself on 4 oils, whereas SiZe will just be on a single 1. SiZe on 3 Chinooks. Fargo on 2. Sorry, still on 2 Chinooks, but 1 of them goes low. Raptor up at the top takes out Fargo's Ranger. Fargo coming in with another King Raptor. And he gets the cancel on the dozer and on the airfield. SiZe making Comanches now, actually. A little bit early for Comanches, I think. Generally, like when you float in a load of cash later on, you go Comanches. But SiZe obviously decides now is the time to make 1. But your thing is you spend 1,200 on that. He spends 1,100 on a Raptor. You just click on the Comanche and it just goes down. So will decisions like that come back to bite-size? Bite-sized chunks. SiZe takes out 1 of the oils. And another Comanche goes down. I mean, it's keeping Fargo busy. And I think that's what SiZe is trying to do. Keep Fargo busy as long as possible. Meanwhile, expand into all the supplies on the map. And he does have 2 supplies now down in the bottom left, but he's got 1 low Chinook and just lost 2 full HP Chinooks. Fargo seems to have spotted this quite early, takes out even another Chinook. Fargo's on 2 oils, SiZe also on 2 oils, but Fargo is now going to be under pressure from 4 King Raptors in his base, goes for the airfield, takes out the airfield. Kills 1 Raptor, but 2 have already taken off. I'd say SiZe is ahead now, probably. However, in Emma is still anything can happen. Fargo's actually ahead in XP. The drone there. Fargo getting picked off. Raptors come in. Bad targeting on the second one, but it's quite hard to do when there's Raptors there and multiple Chinooks. You're also under pressure because you've got to be building stuff at home and you're taking damage elsewhere. It's not the easiest thing in the world, but SiZe is now taking off with another 4 King Raptors. Probably the same 4, and he's probably going to go for another airfield. Does go for another airfield, and Fargo is in a world of trouble. He has no airfield completed at the minute. He's about to complete 2, though. Does complete 2. One of his just crashes into the ground, though. It had nowhere to land. Yeah, SiZe has been behind in XP, but he's probably about to take the lead. Fargo now making a war factory of all things. SiZe queuing a few rangers there to the middle. Taking off with the same 4 King Raptors again. But SiZe's expansion to these 2 supplies is a huge, huge play. And another airfield goes down. SiZe now ahead in XP. SiZe still force firing the ground. Despite the airfield already dead. He probably just clicked it before, that's all. Okay, V now over on the left-hand side. SiZe can get the cancel on that, but he chooses not to. Now, the cool thing that SiZe does, that not a lot of other people do, is you see how much damage that airfield took now. A lot of that is because the Comanche is flying directly over it. So when the King Raptor shoots it, the airfield takes splash damage. So often you find the defending player will often kill his own airfield. Big SiZe coming in again. A load of Raptors. Stops his barracks from getting captured. There's no Chinooks collecting there. Fargo losing all these Vs. Over and over again. Fargo capture in the middle. He also owns these 2 oils at the top. Dead dozer there. I'm assuming that's Fargo's, but not 100%. Could have been a big SiZe one. Like I say, air mirrors are just extremely messy. Look, you just got random rangers, random war factories. V's just getting taken out. You can have like enemy rangers just randomly in your base. You got Comanches. It's a really beautiful matchup. Also like sometimes a nightmare to play because it's just absolute chaos. Air mirrors. The strongest army in the game. It's also one of the most unique matchups in the game because air against air. There's nothing else really like it. It's one of the most interesting things. Just pure Raptors and then can turn into V spam, can turn into Comanche spam. Spectre gunship takes out the war factory. Bit of a laser log comes in there. Another Fargo V goes down. Spectre gunship now from SiZe again takes down an airfield and almost takes down a supply. Look, like when in any other matchup would you get like a forward supply and like a forward airfield like that? You would just not get it in any other matchup. Fargo is making a bit of a resurgence because over on this left-hand side, he's clearing things up. That dozer there is getting picked off. You can just see things flying around everywhere. It's easy to miss things here. That supply in the middle there gets picked off. Dozer gets stopped from making that airfield. A-10 flies by Fargo's base. That supply is still not collecting. Fargo's actually stealing some supplies from here, and he has a Comanche and a load of Vs. Fargo long distance collecting from the middle. 4 King Raptors coming out from big SiZe. It's another airfield there. And Fargo again is ahead in XP. One of the oils in the middle now goes down. There's only 2 oils remaining. It looks like 1 per player. That airfield's nearly dead. It's actually not even finished. Another dozer gets picked off. You see how Fargo's is not flying directly over the airfield? SiZe is very good. I don't know how he does it, but I think he manually clicks inside of there. You see what I mean? I think he manually does that. But it's almost like he just rallies them straight to the airfield, because sometimes they just go there. I don't even know who's ahead now. I think Fargo's doing a bit of a comeback. I think Fargo is doing a bit of a comeback. Yeah, sadly, the A10 doesn't really do much there. If Fargo can get himself on a supply here now, I think he's going to win the game. I don't know how Fargo's done this. I think it's primarily to do with the oil situation. These Vs are just wasting time. You want to go in and preferably go like there and camp the airfield whilst the Raptors are landed. Because currently these Chinooks are really struggling to die. I suppose they are dying slowly. Okay, nicely played. Yeah, SiZe has got a lot of targets there, I suppose. The war factory seems to be the right thing, because when he dropped that down, he didn't actually have that much cash. So I was wondering, but you see how messy this is. It's like Comanches in the base now. King Raptors continually hitting this. MDs are going to laser lock. Such nice unit mixing. Again, look at the King Raptors and look at the Comanches. And when they fall as well, they will do extra damage. SiZe is exceptional at doing this. Spectre gunship comes in, taking out the supply. Another King Raptor from Big Size hits another V. They are both low. Spectre gunship takes out the supply. Almost took out the airfield as well. Absolute pandemonium in Fargo's base. SiZe has got free reign. What does he want to pick off? That's the decision making a lot of the time. Like, you're flying in the base of 4 King Raptors. What do you want to hit? You can hit literally any building apart from the CC. With 4 Raptors, you can kill it. Spectre gunship takes out one of the airfields there of Big Size, but Big Size still has 8 King Raptors left. Even another airfield for Fargo now. SiZe collecting from the middle. Fargo also collecting from the middle. Another building goes down. That is the war factory. More and more V's getting picked off. When it's like a Vet 3, just one shot from one Raptor, just one click. Fargo's kinda on top of the airfield there. And these Comanches can really get out of control, because once you get some veterancy on that, if they were still on the ground, you can quickly mince through the other ones. Fargo's actually going to get a supply. Like, it's a forward supply, and then it gets captured. When would that happen in any other matchup? A10 comes through, hits 2 barracks. Well played there from Big Size. Big Size is almost level 5. At level 5, you'll see Leaflet, you'll see Fuel Air Bomb. Big Size entering the base again with, what, like 5 King Raptors? Yeah, 5. Size still collecting on these supplies over on the left. Big Size hits another supply, and Fargo's on 2 supplies, but they are way back inside of his base. Flashbangs versus MDs inside of SiZe's base. SiZe is not going to be able to defend this airfield. Oh my god, he's going to have to sell it. Oh my god. Fargo's got an airfield now inside of SiZe's base, and he stole 1 King Raptor, and it happens to be a Vet 3 King Raptor. SiZe now killing his own airfield that Fargo has captured. Yeah, that airfield is very low. Fargo probably wants it to be killed, because the fact that he has flashbangs, he's going to get some free flashbang rangers here now. And they will be able to kill these MDs. And then he'll be able to capture even more buildings. Spectre gunship. Fuel air bomb, probably, from Big Size. Going to probably be through there as well, between there. Oh, no. He's actually going for a CC kill. What a legendary play from Big Size. Is he going to get the CC? He gets the power. The CC is extremely low. Is it going to finish it? It does. It finishes the CC. Fargo's capturing another building, though. And he is camping the airfield of SiZe as well. So is SiZe going to be able to hunt Fargo? Because I don't know. Has he even got a dozer out? I can't. I'm really struggling to see Fargo's dozer. I think Fargo's hunted. I think the CC's dead. But the problem is that SiZe has no units to finish the game. He's got Comanche, and again, he's over the airfield. Look, just look how amazing. He's not even clicked there because the shadow would be there. So he must be alt-pathing them on top of the airfield. But still, the question remains. SiZe with minimal units. How is he going to finish the last remaining buildings of Fargo? Only support powers, but he's just used a bunch of support powers. I don't think we've seen carpet throughout the whole of this. Don't think we've seen strategy center. So is Fargo now going to be able to clear this game with no dozer? Because it certainly looks like he hasn't got anything. What he wants to be doing is grabbing all of that and just QQA into the base. Or at least select one ranger, double tap E and attack move into the base. Because right now, Fargo's under pressure. The longer the game goes now, SiZe will be able to use the support powers. However, SiZe does not have that many units out. He's got a bunch of MDs. Fargo picking off what he can with these Comanches, but there are so many MDs here. Definitely needs to fly away now. Fargo does have a bunch of cash, so he could just fly all of his Chinooks over. He could drop a Pathfinder if he selected Pathfinders, which is probably something you should be doing in Air Mirrors. Because you have one Pathfinder, you clear up basically every infantry. It's a weird laser lock. Nice defense there from Fargo. I'm not totally convinced those King Raptors can totally defend those Comanches yet. See, the King Raptors are actually being laser locked by so many MDs that they're actually going down. Big SiZe is going to try and win now with a CC, a supply. Needs to cancel that, really. The thing is, his CC might just get camped and killed now. SiZe could use Leaflet. Leaflet Inspector would have stopped these Comanches. Spectre gunship taking out the airfields. But the problem for SiZe is CC's about to get killed, so both players are about to be hunted. SiZe makes even another dozer, but it was just a waste. He was probably better off making more units from there. Still amazed that he's not QQAing Fargo or double tapping E on his ranges. Now he's bringing some to this position. Shame for SiZe he didn't get that war factory finished, but I think this is now Fargo's game. It's been an immense game, this one, actually. This has been absolutely crazy. All of them MDs get shredded. And I actually don't even know how Fargo pulled this one off. I really do not. Because remember, like 10 minutes ago when Big SiZe had expanded with 2 supplies down in the bottom left, and he had like equal numbers of oils. Fargo had basically no money. He was dropping down a war factory. I don't really know how Fargo pulled that up. Pulled that back, but some of the decisions like SiZe making Comanches so early on that just got one-shotted by a bunch of Raptors. He let his airfield get captured. He didn't select Pathfinders. If he'd have just selected Pathfinders and had one Pathfinder in his base and just like guard moded it or attack moved it to the middle, Fargo's infantry would have all been shredded just by one Pathfinder. Alright, it might get scanned and it might get Comanche'd, but you can just make even another one. They're only $600 and they just completely stop all of the infantry. I think Fargo could have selected all of his infantry and sent it at SiZe much sooner, but he still got the win, and yeah, I still don't know how he actually did it. So GG, like I said, Air Force mirrors are always messy. Really a strong general against itself, and it ends in this unique game with Raptors, Vs, MDs, Comanches, Spectre, Fuel Air Bomb, everything. But yeah, we didn't see any strat and no carpet. Yeah, GG, well played. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Like and subscribe if you are new and if you enjoyed this one. And I will see you in the next one. GG.